Lerone, we've heard some rumours that the fight, London, Evloev, can you confirm or do you have to deny? Or no comment?
I guess it depends when this is going out, but yeah, I'll confirm and deny that anything that I can say may be held against me and anything like that. So yeah, he'll have a big. He's looking for a big fight. Obviously, there's a big fight tonight. Volkanovski fighting Lopez, which will see the makeup of the division, and 2 + 2 makes 4, and it really makes sense that the number one contenders, Evloev, Lerone, if they're not fighting Volkanovski immediately, maybe they're going to fight for the right to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they're both very deserving of it, and it'd be a fantastic high-level MMA fight. So let's see what happens. It's not something that we're against happening at all. So let's see what occurs.
Okay, brilliant. We disappointed that he's not on tonight. Lerone versus Volkanovski.
Yeah, obviously we've known about it for a while, but I think just seeing the fight week build up and everything like that, and the opportunity would have been for him to fight in Sydney and take like the belt on Volk's home turf, and his star really to rise there, and in multiple markets within Oceania, America, and other things. Then yeah, I think there's a level of disappointment to it, but there's also a level in anticipation. Like Lerone Murphy being the featherweight champion of the UFC is inevitable, you know, and these guys are on borrowed time.
Come on. So again, cut me off when you need to go.
All good. My daughter's here training for an hour or so we're good.
There we go. You live and breathe it. The whole family lives and breathes it. Louis Lee Scott, again, he joined you out in Vegas, if I'm wrong there. How is his recovery going, obviously, since you had the surgery?
Yeah, within the fight, the Sycamore was being very tricky with leg locks. So Louis actually tore his ACL in the fight, and there's a very complicated knee injury. But thankfully, we with the UFC's help, we got the best surgeon in the UK, and the guy who fixed Tom Aspinall's knee and Virgil van Dijk and things like that. So he's been in good hands, and his recovery is going fantastically well. To be fair, we took him to Vegas so he could get access to the PI, access to therapy all the time, and he's well ahead of schedule. I've had him. He had surgery 8 weeks ago. And I've had him on the pads doing straight punches, no rotation, nothing lateral yet, but just straight punches, and just good for his mind as well as his body to think that in about 3 months' time he should be hopefully doing like some boxing sparring and things like that. So yeah, well on the road to recovery. He would like to get there in September, temper his expectations, but before the end of 2026, we'll see Louis Lee Scott fight in the UFC, no doubt. I actually got a fight offer from him this morning. I woke up for it, but obviously I had to decline it. It was in April, but yeah. I haven't told him that, so I'm sure that'll disappoint him even more.
Oh, no. I think Louis Lee Scott is probably, for me, is probably one of the most exciting fighters that people don't know about in the UFC world yet. He's got so much talent. He's got so much potential. And I think gives confidence in the ring. He's one of those guys that I don't think you have to worry about him performing on the night they shows up. Every time I've seen him, he's performed. What do you say about?
Well, Louis Lee Scott is an A-star athlete, and not only that, he's 25 years old and he had his first fight at 5. So like any jitters you would get, any nerves you would have about performing, he's kind of eradicated that now. He's a very experienced. He's probably the most experienced 25-year-old from Europe in terms of how many fights he's had, and he's an all-round fighter. He's dynamic everywhere. He's striking, and his flow, his understanding of striking, and into his wrestling, his scrambling, his submissions, and things like that. He's probably the most well-rounded fighter we have here. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to him. I do like flying under the radar. I'll be an eternal underdog from my standpoint, and I'm happy that Manchester top team gets plaudits, but I'd like us to be the underdog. Yeah. I think we revel most in that, and even if people are framing us as favourites, we go in there with an underdog mentality. So for him to be understated, fly under the radar, will occur for a while. I'm sure it won't happen for long, because people will see just how talented he is, just how dynamic he is, just how entertaining he is, and just how well he can talk as well. If you can get past the Yorkshire accent anyway.
It's a strong one, that's for sure.